close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the and the old, spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come around to me, better come correct. Different lives that we lead, I'm in the Nike check, in a bag of Louis V. Tools on the mopeds, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the and the York, spend it like they owe me. Ain't no else, ain't no time unless it's V's. It's the top of the shelf, it's that stretch to get at me. And it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Tools on the mopeds, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense,
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Go. And it's the Bucks to start out. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Butler.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Curry. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they get it back. Santos.
That was good. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Kuzma, that's good.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his home team better.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Curry drives in, and he converts the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Curry. Here's Green. Rebounded by Kuzma. Porter with it. Now guarded by Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Here's Santos. And it's Moody penetrating. No good with a layup. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Inside. Santos. Pure from three-point range. Santos has got 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. Outside Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. To the middle. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts. An incredible understanding of the game.
Down low. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Here's Santos. Giannis with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. Yet to see a basket.
Warriors foul.
Milwaukee making a switch here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Nance. Off with the layup. The Warriors lead by 5. Melton left side. Horford for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Nance the screen. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5.
Milwaukee 14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma. Torian Prince.
Here's Green. Still without a bucket. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Back to Butler. KP wrecks the rim.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Portis. And then dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Pajemski. To the inside. Horford can't hit. The Bucks trail by 8. Inside. Here's Portis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Pajemski. The rebound by Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Horford. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And the second free throw is good. The Bucks trail by 4. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Horford covering. To the middle. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Antetokounmpo inside. Shoots over Horford. That one's wide left. The Warriors lead by 7. And here's Curry for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Horford. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Antetokounmpo up top. 10 points for him. And he comes up with a bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Outside Moody. On the wing, Curry. Outside Moody. 6 to shoot. Here's Santos. Driving in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Well, you want to be physical and aggressive, but you can't go overboard with it.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Down low. Green gets up and powers it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all three levels.
Here's Curry. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail by 4. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Turner, no good. Right side, Moody. Melton on the wing. On the wing, Green. It could go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Good on the shot. Green's got 6.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Outside Curry. Outside for Green. Back to Curry. Curry takes it in. To the middle. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Releases. Butler can't get it to go. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Inside. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green. Putting the defense on notice with the jam. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
They set the pick. To the inside. Outside for Green. The 3 from Curry. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Green. Inside. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Outside Moody. Back to Green. Outside for Butler. Second chance shot. Outside Moody. Back to Green. The 3 is up. Nance pulls down the board. Bucks trail by 4. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. To the middle. Here's Nance. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Santos. Right side, Butler. Butler going in strong. Outside Moody. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail. To the paint. Here's Portis. Trent left side. Nance outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Portis. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's the three. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Trent outside to the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. So both teams changing it up here. The Warriors lead by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Payton. And here's Porzingis. Here's Horford. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry.
41.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Antetokounmpo. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Melton. Here's Porzingis. Chang pulls it in. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Ryan. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside. Outside Podziemski. The 3-ball. Here's Ryan. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. That one's good. This game is all even. Ryan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Bucks making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Podziemski into the lane. The three from Curry. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. To the inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
And that's been the theme of the night. Stringing together stops has been difficult.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Now Porzingis. Now Butler. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. That misses. And here's Milwaukee now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Milwaukee making a switch here. The lead is 2. Turner. Can't get it. Outside Curry. He launches. The three is in.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Antetokounmpo driving inside. Oh, he can't hit it. And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as much as 10. Butler. Oh, Butler, what a dunk.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Butler with a steal. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. The Warriors lead by 3. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Book it! That one goes!
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler!
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Ryan. Takes a 3. Old Green rips down the board.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Cash from downtown.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
.35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. Horace there for the rebound.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for two.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Releases. Tight D, making that one difficult. And so the Warriors take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.